let's jump right in. Today, we're going to take a look at a really modern take on two.
In the world of mechanical design, the race is always on. You're always against the clock. So today, we're going to look at a tool that makes a pretty bold claim, that it offers the fastest path from a digital idea to a physical product. Let's dig in and see what that's all about. You know, every complex machine, like the one we're looking at here, it starts as way more than just a simple idea. It begins its life as a massive digital puzzle, a blueprint made of thousands, maybe even millions, of individual parts that all have to fit together and work perfectly. And that really is the million-dollar question, isn't it? When you've got tight deadlines and complicated supply chains, how do you solve that puzzle? How do you turn that digital idea into a physical reality as fast and as accurately as possible? Well, that question leads us straight to one of the biggest challenges in modern manufacturing. It's this bottleneck, this friction point that happens when a digital design has to cross over into the physical world. See, it's one thing to create this beautiful, perfect 3D model on your computer screen, but it's a completely different ballgame to translate that file into clear, mistake-free drawings and parts lists that someone on the factory floor can actually use to build the thing. That handoff, that's where things so often get stuck. So how do you even begin to fix a problem that big? Well, BricsCAD Mechanical says you have to start at the foundation. Before you can design any faster, you've got to solve two of the biggest headaches in this whole industry: making sure your files can talk to everyone else's, and not getting trapped by expensive software subscriptions. And here's how they tackle those headaches. First, they stick to the industry-standard DWG format. That means you're not wasting time rebuilding files just because a supplier or a partner uses different software. And second, they offer perpetual licenses. You actually own the software. It's a way for companies to get off that endless treadmill of subscriptions. It's all about giving you control and flexibility right from the start. Okay, so with that flexible foundation sorted out, we can finally get to the fun part, the design process itself. How does this software actually help you model things faster? The workflow is actually pretty slick. You can start with a simple 2D sketch and then instantly pop it out into a 3D solid. But here's where the magic happens. AI-powered tools then analyze that shape and make it smart. It becomes parameter-driven. So instead of having to remodel everything, you can just change one number, like the length or the diameter, and the whole part intelligently updates itself. That is a total game changer for making quick changes. All right, take a look at this number, 30,000. Any ideas what that might be? That is the number of standard mechanical parts that are already built into the library. We're talking bolts, screws, bearings, you name it, over 800 different types. This means designers can stop wasting hours and hours modeling common parts from scratch and just drag and drop whatever they need right into their design. And of course, when you're working with thousands of parts like that, staying organized is absolutely key. The mechanical browser, which you see here, is basically your command center. It gives you this clean, simple breakdown of your entire assembly, so you can find and change any part you want, no sweat. Okay, so our digital model is done. It looks great, but it's still just pixels on a screen. How do we actually get it made? This brings us to that final, critical step, bridging the gap between the design and the factory floor. First up, let's talk about a really common process, sheet metal. For anyone who's not familiar, it's pretty simple. It's just the process of making 3D parts by folding and bending flat pieces of metal. Think about things like a computer case or an electrical enclosure. So, BricsCAD speeds this whole thing up by letting you take a 3D solid and, with just a few clicks, automatically unfold it into a flat pattern that's ready to be manufactured. From there, you've got all the tools you need to tweak every single bend and corner to make sure it's perfect. But here's the crucial question. How do you know if all those parts can actually be put together in the real world? That is exactly what the Assembly Inspect tool is for. It lets you digitally simulate the assembly process, and it'll flag any potential problems, like parts crashing into each other. Catching a mistake here on the screen saves an absolute fortune compared to finding it out on the factory floor. All right, so the design is locked in. We know it can be built. Now we need a shopping list for the factory. And that's pretty much what a bill of materials, or BOM, is. It's the master list of every single component you need to get the job done. And this is where that fastest path idea really comes to life. Instead of someone manually typing out this list, which is slow and super easy to mess up, the software generates it automatically, right from your design. And it's associative. That's just a fancy way of saying that if you change the design, the list updates instantly. No more human error. When you put all of these pieces together, you really start to see the bigger picture. It's about having one single platform that can take you all the way from that first spark of an idea to the final materials for production. The real advantage is that the 3D model becomes useful for everybody in the company. That same data can be used to create the 2D drawings for the shop floor, or it can be used to create detailed assembly manuals for the tech writers, even if they have no idea how to use 3D software. And that brings us full circle, right back to that central promise. It's not just about designing faster, it's about getting complete, accurate materials ready for production in way less time. So, I'll just leave you with this thought to chew on. As engineering gets more and more complex every single day, maybe the biggest innovation isn't some new, complicated feature. Maybe it's just a fundamentally simpler, more connected workflow that just gets the job done faster.